Good morning, everyone. My name's Joey. Josie. Hope everybody's doing okay this morning. It is chilly out here this morning. We got down in the 40s last night and got just a slight breeze today. Not near as windy as yesterday. Yesterday, man, it was... Oh, watch out. Y'all aggravating. Yeah, yesterday the wind was blowing like crazy. All right, y'all have got to move. I can't walk. But today seems like it's calmed down a little bit. All right, now this is pretty ridiculous. There you go. Oh, yeah. I was going to do a little filming yesterday, but it's just the wind was blowing so much. I couldn't do anything. There was no way y'all been able to hear me yesterday morning, the way the wind was blowing. I tried to make the goats this little seesaw thing over here. Seen a couple videos on YouTube where people have done this, but so far our goats, these three girls anyway, we got Moon Pie, Shadow, and Chocolate. They've not been very interested in it. They've got on it a little bit, but not so much. I guess they're out of that play stage. We'll have it next time we get some little ones, I guess. But somebody else has been enjoying it a little bit. Probably more so than the goats. She's even had her baby dolls out here playing on it. But we been busy. It's been a few days since I got done with the videos that all come out last week. It's just been a couple of days of just doing some oddball little piddly stuff. Not filmed a whole big bunch. I got rid of all this scrap from where we built the chicken tractor, and got all that metal that was thrown up there. Got it all picked up and took off. Or it didn't take it off, took it down, throwed it in with the rest of it. Just moved one mess to a different place. Put some mulch in around our tomato plants and pepper plants a little bit. It's just some mulch. Chastity, my wife, had got it to football fundraiser thing. And she picked all that up, so I didn't have nowhere else to put it. We don't have flower beds or anything like that, so we put it around the tomato plant stuff. It'll help the garden, you know, that stuff will lay there, rot into the ground and compost and stuff. Put this little gate in right here. There's no fence here, but got this gate in here. It's a little, and so we put this gate in, got that, and what my plan is here is I'm gonna take this fence and come up, circle around here, and I'm gonna leave this spot here so I can circle around and turn my trailer around in here with the truck. Just make a little circle here and leave me a spot where I can turn that trailer around. But we've been using the chicken tractor during the day. Like I put the chickens up last night, and so far I've made a little path right around through here, just circled around and coming back up this way. And it's been working fine. I did put a piece of metal on the side of it the other day, and it's still there, just cause it was supposed to rain, which it wound up it did. And I put it on the side where the wind was blowing, just to keep the chicks from getting wet. And it worked. Some of them, they got a little bit wet, but they was all right. It's just a little piece of metal. I can take it back off there sometime. But we've been putting them up just because it's been so cool. The morning or the night times and stuff. Just springtime, I guess. Like last night, I think last night got down mid 40s, and tonight's supposed to get down in the mid 40s. And I just don't want to leave them out there and it get down in the 40s just yet. I think they'd be all right, but it's, you know, you're gambling. So we've been bringing them up, putting them in that private maternity ward thing. But they should be getting out of there pretty quick. We're gonna move the goats this morning. I'm gonna take all the big goats over here, Bubby and Missy and Coco and Francine, the White Billy and Black Billy. That's who's over there. But we're gonna take them and move them over into this big lot that I just finished off. They seem like trees and bushes and just different things that's been popping up over there. If y'all see it, right? Yeah, all those big ones, not everybody else. You can see some just like the maples and the oaks, and they just stuff popping up in there, all up and down through there. So I'd give them, maybe a week or something in there just to eat some of that stuff down, and give my grass and stuff over here a week to kind of recoup a little bit. They have eat it down somewhat, not a lot, but a little bit. Still a lot of tall grass in there. But we'll get back out here in a second. I'm gonna move these chicks out and some other stuff. A little bit of feeding and stuff to do this morning still yet before we grab them goats. But we'll get back out here in a minute. Well, I would think this would go fairly easy. They're all used to being moved. Shouldn't be too bad. Somebody's come over here and tied my gate up. Alright. Y'all come around the gate. Y'all ready? Bobby, don't go no crazy. Come on, Coco. Come on, Coco. There you go. There you go. Come on, Billy. Come on. Come on. Looks like everybody's following. I can't see real good. He makes me nervous when he's around here. Y'all know where you're going? Y'all know where you're going? Francine, you go over and jump my strawberries. I won't be mad. I didn't put her netting back up. Come on, baby. There you go. Come on. Over here. Over here. Over here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Y'all ever noticed how goats will go from... Oh, they ain't too much worried about feed this morning. Oh, yeah. That's actually been fairly easy. Usually they'll sit here and chase me around with the feed till the last little bit's poured out. Aggravating. Sure. Doing really good this morning. Gary, you checking them out? You checking them out, Gary? Huh? This video is about goats. It ain't about you. Yeah, it ain't about you. It ain't about you, big boy. Alright, 3 girls, 3 boys. Pretty good. I gotta go over here and get them some water. Gary, don't push on the gate. Get water for your bowl. Okay. Yeah, they act like they are in heaven over here this morning. I said, goats will eat grass, but they love like these little trees that's growing back up, and the weed, certain weeds. I ain't gonna say all weeds. There's certain weeds, like those poke. I'll have to get there and cut them down because they won't. I've not seen any animal that will eat them. Some of them will stomp them down, but I've not seen any of our animals. Goats, sheep, pigs. We had the calves. Not sure about chickens, but I don't think they do. Not seen anything eating them. I don't know if y'all can make it out, but y'all can see all the little reds and everything over in there. That's all them little maples and stuff that's growing up. And that's the thing with property like this, you clear off those big trees, that stuff comes up everywhere. Over here so you can see it a little closer. Even here in this grassy areas, all that stuff's coming up. And without something in here to eat this up, all that stuff would come up and it'd be so thick in here you would be able to walk through here. So whenever you clear property off, you got to have something to keep this stuff. I mean, even if it's just a brush hog or something. I mean, all this stuff, most of it's little trees, little whatever those little trees are. I ain't sure what they are. There's an oak coming up. There's another oak sprouted up. Like I said, let's give them about a week. They'll eat all this stuff down. And we'll maybe move them back over there. I don't. What is it? Oh.
I really love that.
You really love them, Missy? They did eat on that just a little bit. There's the only storm damage I noticed during that tornado. Was at the top of that hickory tree. And it's still got a great big limb hanging down there. There's a smaller one on the other side. Part of it did fall down. There's still a big chunk hanging up there. I wished it. I was hoping it'd blow down in that wind yesterday.
Look, there's a slide.
Slide. Yeah, it ripped the bark off of it there, didn't it? Does it look like a slide? Yeah. Really love Coco and Missy.
Which one's your favorite?
I guess Bubby's my favorite. I've had Bubby for a long time.
Where we got Babby from?
Where we get who from?
Bubby.
Bubby. Got him from a neighbor.
Which neighbor?
One that lives down there on that other road, remember? Randy. Says snow much fun.
Where's snow?
We don't have no snow outside, but it's kind of cool this morning. It's starting to warm up now. Getting hot in mine.
What happened to them?
Ah, that's just his winter fur coming off. Just looking weird. But there is grass over here too, a little bit here. Not as much as over yonder, but kind of long through here. We cleaned out one of the rabbit cages the other day and throwed a bunch of it over in here. Yeah, come over here. I don't want you really hanging out underneath there. Cause it might fall. No, just don't know when it's going to fall. There's that other limb.
What's these?
Just little trees that's growing. That's why I put the goats back over here so they could eat them before they got too big.
What, they're eating?
Yeah, they're eating them. They're eating everything. They're having so much fun.
Coco's just eating some grass.
Yeah. Did you shut that gate? I don't want him to get out.
Eat our strawberries.
Eat our strawberries or just get out in general. Not seeing any more action as if anybody come in any heats or anything, but I'm gonna about another. I know. I'm gonna wait about another month. If I don't see that anybody's come in heat or anything, or seem like they've come in heat, I might start taking these billies off to the sales or try to sell them on Craigslist or Facebook or something.
Look, him is eating it.
Yeah, he's eating it.
What else is eating it? Where's the little one? Who is that? Who's having?
I don't know, they're barking at something.
I'm in the video with them. Come around that way. So I can watch too. Right on, Sylvian. Too close. Well, I can see the camera.
You see an LOL doll in the camera? Oh yeah, up close and personal. Alright, here's our three little boys. Y'all see the little black buckling here, he's doing fine. Act like he's doing fine, he's gonna get choked on food, I think. You need to slow down, buddy. Yeah, slow down a little bit there. Might have been what happened to him the other day. Yeah, go get you a drink of water and slow down a little bit. Yeah. They're all doing good. Like I said, another day. Not sure exactly. Might have been exactly what he's doing right now. Eating his food too fast. Something. Still got plenty of grass in here. They've not eat it down too much, but they're doing good. There's just a day of moving goats around a little bit. Just getting them on some fresh pasture, getting them off the manure, keeping them rotated. I feel like that keeps them from picking up any parasites or worms or anything like that. I said, knock on wood, I've not had any issues with parasites or anything. I will every once in a while, usually about once a year, but I've actually not done it. Probably in 2 years. But Southern States sells this little bag of dewormer for goats. It's a feed, it's a pellet, just like the feed. And used to about once a year I would get that, usually like in the spring or something when they're coming off the hay and going to the grass, and I would buy a bag of that and give it to them. I need to do that because it wasn't that high. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't that high either. Can't remember exactly what it was now. I don't know if they still carry that or not because they've changed up the rules with the antibiotics and all that stuff. So I don't know if I can actually even get that anymore. I'll check into that. But just a day moving the goats around, fooling with the goats a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Somebody's all set, got their LOL dolls, got their baby dolls in here. This is the one she sleeps with and everything, and has conniption fits over. She, like last night, she left it laying in the barn and didn't remember until we laid down in the bed. Yeah, but appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.